Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. One of the joyous obligations of those who believe in God is to share the stories of faith with the generations that follow. This is how we teach the faith. This is how we encourage faith in difficult times. This is how faith may be sustained in challenging times, by sharing what God has done in other difficult and challenging times for His people. Our devotion for today, September 25th, 2020, is very short. It is from Psalm 78, only verses 1 through 4. It is the psalmist imploring the people of God to listen to what marvelous things God has done and to share them with the coming generations. 78:1, Give ear, O my people, to my teaching. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. Well, here the psalmist is seeking the attention of the crowd of God's people. Asking them to listen to his teaching. Verse 2, I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings from of old, things that we have heard and known, that our fathers have told us. Well, the psalmist is going to teach using parables. Who else taught in parables? Jesus did. He frequently taught this way. Well, now the psalmist is going to teach in parables, and things that they have heard before, things that they should know, things their fathers shared with them. Jesus did this too. Things of faith passed down. Verse 4, we will not hide them from our children, but tell to the coming generation the glorious deeds of the Lord and His might and the wonders that He has done. Well, the psalmist is going to teach the children, as should the people who are listening to him. They will teach the coming generation of, quote, the glorious deeds of the Lord, end quote. They will teach of God's might and of the wonders that He has done in this world. And we should be doing the same thing. Every generation should be doing the same thing. Yet I constantly run into people who don't know even the basic Christian stories of faith. In addition, I can no longer assume that when I preach, everyone in the congregation will know all the Christian reference points in my sermon. We have failed, actually, to teach the generations around us the faith stories. As a result, there are fewer people who attend worship, fewer people coming to faith in Jesus, and they just don't know the faith at all, or a reason why it's important to know the faith and how it can help them in difficult times. They don't know what the Lord has done. So how can they apply it to the situations in their life? And they don't know because we haven't told them. We live in an age of near instant communication. We have an abundant supply of resources about our faith. But we have failed to teach it. We have failed to share the stories of what God has done for the people of God in their times of distress and trial. But we can try to share those stories now. We can try and share those stories with grandchildren and great-grandchildren, with those who are brought to the church, with anyone who will listen. The Lord will help us. He will give us opportunities to share the stories of faith that we need to share, especially the story of Jesus and the gospel. But are we willing to open our mouths? Are you ready to share? Go in peace. Share the Lord.